From the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., this is Rewind. This week, a congresswoman outlined anti-hazing legislation she plans to introduce as part of a national campaign triggered by the death of a Florida A&M University drum major.
If it happens on a college campus, the crime is looked at differently. If what happened at Florida A&M University happened with the Bloods and the Crips, the Bloods would be in prison for life. You see the difference?
At the luncheon, the head of Girl Scouts of America said the organization is willing to address any concerns the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops may have about its teachings. She also explained how being a Girl Scout leads to success later in life.
When you inspire girls, when you give them an opportunity, when you support them, when you mentor them, they're going to get on their journey because they truly know the path. Sometimes adults, we kind of put barriers in the way. We put, stereotypes. We put negative images. But if you're truly sitting there with the girl and you start kicking those barriers out of the way, they're going to jump to where they need to get to.
The National Asian American Educational Foundation and the Brandeis Center for Human Rights announced they have jointly filed a brief with the Supreme Court challenging the college admission process. They contend it discriminates against Asian American students.
The idea is that different kinds of people have different ways of thinking about things. If the universities are interested in having a student body with students who have different perspectives, different ideas, different intellectual orientations, I think it's entirely legitimate for them to seek different perspectives. What I think needs to be encouraged is creative efforts by universities to seek intellectual diversity, to seek different experiences, to seek different mindsets in a way that doesn't lead to anti-Asian prejudice or prejudice against any other group.
A leading networking company released statistics that put the future growth of the internet into perspective.
In 2016 alone, more traffic is going to go across the network than in all the prior internet years. In essence, from the onset of the internet, from 1984 until 2012, there's been approximately 1.2 zettabytes of traffic. In 2016 alone, though, we're actually going to generate even more traffic to 1.3 zettabytes. It is just a staggering amount of growth facing global networks.
A well-known television personality who has made it his mission to foster a scientifically literate society encouraged students to develop an interest in science.
Toshiba is an engineering company. They got the same problem every engineering company has. They need young people to get in the pipeline so that when they're graduated from high school and then from college, there'll be engineers available to help them solve the next problems.
From Washington, D.C., this is Rewind. I'm Ken Gilio.